The Diviens are about more than just spices. As our family grew, so did the selection of teas. So come on, let's get to know the family. Let's keep in mind that all teas grow from the same plant, the tea plant. There are slight differences between tea plants in India, China, Japan, or Sri Lanka, but teas vary according to the different ways the leaves are processed. White tea is a little like the baby of the family. It's the buds or the leaves that really make this tea. It is therefore famously fluffy and light. It was once reserved only for the elites of Chinese society, but it's much easier to find today. White tea never gets bitter and has very little caffeine. To appreciate all of its subtlety, hot water is preferred over boiling. Green tea is a little like the rambunctious big brother. It's the tea to drink when you want a good dose of caffeine. But like any big brother, it can get disagreeable and downright annoying. The bitterness and astringency some associate with green tea is what really give it a bad reputation. But it all depends on the infusion. Don't do more than 2 to 3 minutes. Above all, don't use water that's too hot. This tea is slightly oxidized, which gives it its green color and fresh herbal aroma. Oolong is the kind but shy introvert of the family whose generosity knows no bounds. Scrunched tightly into little balls, your green oolong needs room to grow and develop. So ditch your tea bags and metal infusers. Once rinsed and infused for a few minutes, the little green leaves can unfurl at the bottom of your cup. The result? A deeply aromatic infusion with all its famous floral overtones and gentle sweetness. Have no fear, green oolongs rarely develop the astringency of other teas, and you can reinfuse it 3 to 4 times. It's perfect for those of us who frequently forget that we are in the process of steeping. Not bad for an awkward little pellet. Do you like milk, sugar, and spices in your tea? Do you laugh in the face of infusion times? Then you must be a black tea drinker like most North Americans. With or without milk, black tea is the go-to daily for many people around the world, thanks to its complex palate that is reminiscent of cocoa, nuts, and tobacco. Be they from Kenya, India, or China, black teas are the result of total oxidation. The malty side of many black teas pairs perfectly with aromatics like cinnamon, mace, and bergamot. Basically, it's a versatile tea that's at once heavy and warm. The wise elders of this family is, of course, pu'er. Originally from Yunnan in China, this old sage is both aged and fermented. It's perfectly normal to find a pu'er that smells like beets or even an old cave. The taste of pu'er evolves with time, not unlike fine red wine. Pu'er has long been celebrated as a digestive aid and liver detoxifier. So forget your prune juice. With over 5,000 kinds of tea on earth, you're sure to find one that suits you perfectly. After all, every family has its favorite.